Welcome back, students. So, another point is international relations through foreign policy. Every nation has policies about its internal dealings as also about its relations with other nations. Such a policy is called foreign policy. We are going to study India's foreign policy in detail in the next chapter. Background: the world in which we live today has been shaped through many events and developments. Hence, we need to go back to history in order to understand today's world. We know that two world wars were fought in the last century. The world completely changed because of them. New currents of thoughts emerged. Let us understand what else happened due to these world wars. First World War. The First World War was fought between 1914 and 1918. Major countries of Europe took part in it. Europe had a very central place in the international or global system at that time. The war caused a tremendous loss of life and property. The countries which joined the war suffered tremendous economic losses. Even the countries which did not join the war were impacted by the war. The economies of the victorious as well as losing countries collapsed. Countries involved in the First World War: Allied powers: Britain, France, Russia, Italy, America. Central powers: Germany, Austria, Hungary, Ottoman Empire, Bulgaria. At the end of the First World War, all the nations felt that such a war should not happen again, and some measures need to be taken to achieve that end. An international organization called the League of Nations was established out of this thinking. It became an important platform to solve international disputes and carry out negotiations. The main responsibility of the League of Nations was understood to be to avoid war. After the First World War, major changes came about in Europe and outside Europe. For example, earlier empires in Europe collapsed and new nations came into being. Many European countries had their colonies in the continents of Africa and Asia. Movements for independence started in these colonies. These movements challenged the hegemony of the European nations.